Hey Ron from Binge Watchers, a really great TV review channel that everyone and their mum should check out. You caught with Doctor Who, bro?
Yes, Jason from Seasoned Reviews, whose channel is also totally awesome and much better than Ron's. Haha, just kidding. But this is what you get for letting me write this script, Ron. But for realsies, just edit this part out before you record this bit for the collab, or else it'll just look stupid. I am caught up with it. Are we both going to review it so people can have multiple opinions on the matter to make an informed decision about the quality of the latest season?
Why, yes, we are. Welcome to Seasoned. My name is Jason and here's my review of Doctor Who Season 9, completely spoiler-free. Here are my brief ratings of every individual episode. If you want to ask about any individual ratings, I'll be happy to go more in depth in the comments. I'll grade the overall season with an A to F grade, but for now, let's get started. Peter Capaldi returns as the Doctor with co-star Jenna Coleman as Clara to deliver a hit-and-miss, tonally all over the bloody place mishmash of high-concept, cheesy, dark, dramatic sci-fi fantasy. So, typical Doctor Who then. Capaldi's still fantastic, and while he played the no-nonsense miser in Season 8, he's lightened up, acting like an old retired rock star, one who's been doing it for too long, but he's still rocking it, riding into battle against a Viking foe whilst on a tank with an electric guitar. Yeah, I'll do it. There's some amazing moments in this season. Even in some of the worst episodes, there manage to be ideas and scenes that are brilliant, but are not enough to save the pacing of a 45-minute episode. If Doctor Who has been known to be hit and miss, then this season is more than a return to form. Clara is still as charismatic as ever, and her overly confident, Doctor-like persona that I've seen some people complain about is successfully woven into a character, with the writing and acting for Clara being the best it's ever been. Props to Jenna Coleman, your character has actually become a companion I've grown quite attached to despite your rocky introduction back in Season 7. The most notable change of this season will be the abundance of two-parters and the apparent absence of a season-spanning arc. In fact, the first two episodes don't mess around, dropping a Dalek-centric storyline that feels like a bloody phenomenal season finale, but then manages to wrap up by the end of the second episode. I'm not used to such immediate payoff, but it felt refreshing, you know? Unfortunately, it perhaps sets the standard for the season too high, as what we get are some okay stories that cannot live up to what we've already seen. Really, there's only one episode I'd argue that was bad, but even that one was trying something new and experimental with found footage, but just didn't pay off. But the direction, for the most part, has been fantastic. It is a show that is really trying its hardest to push itself, and I love that. Thank God they've got Capaldi, who loves and puts everything into the role that's lined with such history. Not everything they try works, but when it does, it is bloody brilliant. One constant throughout the season, however, is Maisie Williams, who plays an interesting character, one that I don't want to spoil, but I feel there's something off with her. I think she's a fantastic actress in Game of Thrones, but there are some episodes where it doesn't feel like she steps up to the heavy and interesting material she's been given. Sometimes she's fine. I'm actually confused as to why the quality of the performances are all over the place. Different directors, different material, maybe she's adapted Doctor Who's hit and miss spirit? God knows. She's in it though, milling about. Best episodes are the Zygon Inversion, the second half of the two-parter, where the first half is slow as balls, by the way. The first two episodes, of course, with the Daleks, the tragic single-episode story, Face the Raven, and Heaven Sent is the best Doctor Who episode we've had since Day of the Doctor. Even if you're skipping this series, you have to watch that one. What do I think? I feel torn. There are parts of this one that are some of Doctor Who's best stories and moments. It's bold, experimental, and really trying to push the limits of the show. One that, by nature, should be limitless. Overall, I think it's a little saturated with mediocrity that I can't look past. It brings the quality of the season as a whole down. It gets a C+, 40% mediocre, 5% incredible, 20% everything in between. And that is it. Thank you very so much for watching, and thank you to Ron for being a part of this video. you should go watch Binge Watchers. It is an amazing channel that also reviews TV shows as well. If I haven't covered the show, he's probably covered it instead. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, and next week I'll be reviewing Scream Queens Season 1, because why not? Hey, sure. But for now, I will see you later.